All right, hello and welcome, yay, to your, oh, that's kind of weird, to your unique devotion. As you can see behind me, the sun is shining bright today, and that's so good because even though rain has its own place, sometimes it can just kind of make us feel a little bit on, just bring the mood down a little bit, but we don't want to do that. So, today, since we finished up the book of Luke yesterday, today I'm going to read something of the feature from an anonymous person, as they wish to remain anonymous, and that is okay. The point is, we're some working together here. So this is kind of fun and interesting because lately I've been really hammering on James chapter 4. It's verse really it's verse 7 through 10, but verse 7 most importantly. And this person writes in, James chapter 4 verse 7 is one of my favorite scriptures. Now what they wrote here was short, so I'm going to read that first. This scripture really helps me out when I struggle throughout the day. It really helps when I submit the entire day first thing in the morning. I picture it like sending God a letter in the mail, or LOL, email. That's funny stuff. So I kind of took that as, they wake up in the morning, crack a few things, maybe get the body moving. They say, Lord, I submit whatever comes to you today, comes through to me today, to you. I know that you're with me, kind of something along those lines. And then send it off. Don't try to, now the day's all mine. But just wake up, start doing your daily routine, and see where God takes you. And hopefully one of those daily routines is your scripture reading for the day, or some kind of reading, something to get the brain jogging that you can use throughout the day to help you out. So here is that actual scripture that they were talking about. Now the title is Humility Cures Worldliness, but I'm not going to read that whole thing. I'm only going to read verse 7. Sorry. Therefore, submit to God, resist the devil, and he will flee from you. Some good stuff. Therefore, submit to God, resist the devil, and he will flee from you. It's not necessarily submit like World Wrestling Federation getting held down, tap out, I submit. No, it's much more of giving it over to God. And if you give the whole day over, I tell you, it's going to be a whole lot better than if you hadn't. To Anonymous out there, you're watching, you know who you are. This is really good stuff. This is helpful. This is what I'm talking about with this channel. I know it's slow here, but trying to build a community of people that can share scripture, share ideas, share life stories here a little bit, and always have a unique devotion, something very unique in the world that you can come to every day, that if you don't seem to have time, you can surely, I wouldn't put it in the water in the shower, but you can hit the play button, sit it outside the shower, and just listen to the scripture, then blank me out, or you can listen to what I have to say to kind of give yourself some perspective, and then go about your day and just see where that scripture reveals itself to you throughout the day, and it's always going to be a helpful thing. So on that note, that's it. That's the feature, the first feature. Very first feature, and it's exciting. Please, if you want to be featured, even if you don't want to be featured, send me your favorite scripture, a little life story like this one that I printed out, send that they both come together, the scripture and the story. And I will feature you on here if it gets to such a point that, well, let's not talk about that. It don't matter right now. That was the first feature and the only one, so let's not worry about future stuff. You know the rest. Comments down below. Check the D box. That's where my email is, so you can send me feature stuff. What else is down there? Oh, a pump up music. Don't forget that. And I think that's it for today. We're just going to cut it off there. So enjoy that scripture. Let it work through you throughout the day. And as always, I hope that God gives you all the blessings you deserve today. And even more so, all the blessings you don't deserve. Have a wonderful day.